Welcome back. In Utah this week, a 42-year-old man, Jack Stiles, planned to randomly shoot and kill. He targeted a Salt Lake City mall, a movie theater, and a city bus. He revealed his entire plan to his counselor down to the mapping details and method to generate the most bloodshed. He was charged with making terrorist threats and using a hoax and weapons of mass destruction. Stiles planned the attack for Wednesday, the 25th anniversary of his mother's death.
The shooter at the Navy Yard, Aaron Alexis, apparently had no specific targets. He was delusional and thought that he was being controlled by low-frequency electromagnetic waves. His laptop records show that he thought this for a very long time. He writes, "Ultra-low frequency is what I've been subject to for the last 3 months, and to be perfectly honest, that is what has driven me to this." Evidence on the gun he used was the message, "End the torment," among other messages he wrote.
In the wake of Syria's chemical weapons scare, Iran is trying to put Israel's own nuclear weapons in the limit range. Israel is believed to have dozens of atomic bombs all stored underground. Iran brought this up because they are tired of having double standards on them when it comes to Israel and both the nuclear weapons. It is found to be true these accusations would be embarrassing for Israel, who has long been talking of a crackdown when it comes to nuclear weapons.
After 4 days of terror in the Westgate Mall, it finally came to an end on Tuesday. 3 of the gunmen were killed and more than 10 people were put under suspicion and were questioned. All the gunmen were from different countries, including the United States, Britain, and Israel, among others. Kenyan President Uhuru Kenyatta, whose nephew and fiancé were killed during the siege, has declared a 3-day period of mourning in the wake of this tragedy.
It's so terrible that people think that they're just going to go and shoot up a mall or anything, really, and it's so preventable. Like, I don't know. It just bothers me so much, like, that no one sees, like, the red flags.
No, I agree, absolutely, and I think how difficult must it be to not only lose your fiancé, but also your nephew in the same day. So our thoughts and prayers go out to them. Now let's send it over to Joseph Burson to hear what's going on around Rowan University.
Thanks, Caitlin. A $25,000 gift from the Walmart Foundation will help Rowan University spread the word about good nutrition to adults with developmental disabilities and their caregivers. Through fitness integration training, 175 individuals with disabilities and their caregivers will be offered nutrition workshops and one-on-one counseling sessions through the new nutrition program. The program is designed to help clients make better food choices and live healthier lives. A spokesman for the company had this to say, quote, "Walmart is committed to giving back locally and enriching the lives of the people in the communities we serve," end quote. More than 100 alumni choir members and friends will join the Rowan Concert Choir to honor the career of its founder, Clarence W. Miller, with a benefit performance held tomorrow night. The Clarence W. Miller Choral Room Dedication and Scholarship Concert will celebrate the late professor's service to Rowan University. Under the direction of Christopher B. Thomas, current and former choir members are joined by orchestral, brass, organ, and piano to perform a handful of pieces. Admission is free to students, and all other proceeds from the concert support the Clarence Miller Music Scholarship. The Rowan University Office of Health Professions in the College of Science and Mathematics hosted a tour for diversity in medicine this past Wednesday. This project, conceived by former medical student leaders, will bring pre-medical enrichment activities to underrepresented minority students in the medical field. The day-long conference offered information for all undergraduate and graduate students. Recent alumni and high school seniors interested in becoming a doctor or dentist also learned the necessary steps needed to get into medical and dental school. Since the 1970s, the John Green Team House has served as the home for Rowan University's athletic teams. Thanks to a $4.2 million renovation and expansion of the building on Carpenter Street, every team and every student athlete has a place in the team they could call home. The renovation added 11,000 square feet to the building, providing space for locker rooms, showers, and laundry facilities for the university's teams. According to Ruiz, a pitcher on the Profs baseball team, quote, "The team house unites us in a place every team can call home," end quote. The Rowan University College of Science and Mathematics signed a new partnership agreement with the Nova Southeastern University College of Osteopathic Medicine yesterday. This agreement will permit 5 students attending Rowan to also enroll into Nova Southeastern's medical school. And what is known as a DO4+4 program, students will attend Rowan for 4 years, and after successfully completing core requirements for the medical school, they may apply to Nova Southeastern between their junior and senior years. If they maintain a minimum GPA of 3.2, and earn a bachelor degree, they will be enrolled in Nova Southeastern to pursue their goals in the medical field. So it looks like that Walmart's actually stepping up for a change. Usually I go to Walmart and I like to buy as much junk food as possible, but this time they're flipping it around for us.
My favorite thing to do at Walmart is just go and people watch.
Oh,
That's it.
absolutely,
Like
100%.
if I'm bored, I'm like, oh, I'll just go to Walmart for like 3 hours and just stare at everyone.
Oh, it's a total freak show. It's great. You gotta love Walmart.
Thank you. A massive earthquake hit Pakistan on Tuesday. It killed hundreds of people and disabled even more. This earthquake was so big that in the wake of it, a new island was formed. It's right off Pakistan's Gwadar coastline in the Indian Ocean. It's about 60 feet high, 100 feet wide, and 150 feet long. For comparison, the island is slightly wider than a tennis court and just a bit shorter than a football field. Though it has not yet been named, a Pakistani newspaper asks its readers what they thought it should be named.
In Greece, what was supposed to be a peaceful rally over the stabbing of rapper Pavlos Fisa turned violent really early on Wednesday. It started when dozens of anti-fascists clothed in black motorcycling gear broke apart from the crowd when police were blocking the protesters' way. The protesters then started throwing patrol bombs and stones at the Athens headquarters. In order to get the rowdy crowd to calm down, Athens police responded by using tear gas, despite this anti-fascism is growing in Greece.
In China, a man was found guilty and sentenced to death on Wednesday in the murder of a 2-year-old girl. Han Lei was mad that a woman would not make room for his car in a parking lot. He got so angry, Lei grabbed the toddler out of her pram and threw her to the ground. The little girl was taken to a hospital, but she ended up dying from the injuries sustained from the attack. Lei claims he was drunk at the time of the attack and was not aware there was a baby inside. He said he thought the pram was a shopping cart.
Skipping nap time may be bad. Rebecca Spencer, a cognitive neuroscientist from University of Massachusetts Amherst, led a study of 40 preschoolers to look at the relationship between napping and learning. All of the children were instructed on a task. Half were allowed to nap, while the others were not. Children who took a midday nap had better memory performance than those who did not, even when tested 24 hours later.
I'm a huge napping advocate.
Me too.
Huge. I cannot be happy about this story because now when I get, stuff for napping, I have some science to back it up.
Absolutely. I actually study right before I go to bed because I wake up and then somehow I actually have it memorized.
Before naps or before going to sleep?
No. Well, I mean before sleep, but I'm sure naps is the same exact thing.
Yeah, you could be right.
So I approve. Stay tuned and more news to come.